Welcome, friends. Today we will discuss about equity schemes. In last chapter, we have dwelled upon mutual fund fact sheet. Today we will see equity scheme, different type of equity schemes. Before going into categorization, let us see some history. Actually, in October 2017, SEBI has issued a circular, and as per that circular, every mutual fund house or AMC has to comply with that and categorize all their mutual fund schemes and accordingly balance them, and all those schemes which are in same category, for example large cap, if more than one, then merge them or close them. So they have given to give a certain criteria category so that general investor should get clear idea from name itself, do not get confused. Actually, earlier there was multiple funds in same category and people used to get confused. For example, some company have large cap fund, then same category have top 100 fund. So definitely this overlapping of schemes, we can say, to avoid this overlapping, SEBI brought categorizations. Another thing, there was lack of definition. In them, they have large cap, but if go down, deep dive, and then we can see there are more in mid cap or maybe in a small cap. Only for namesake, this is the large cap fund. So in lack of definition, they are playing with schemes and to give better return or to show something peculiar or extraordinary, they are doing so many such things. And by the end of the day, real retail investors may get confused or maybe get lost. To avoid this, they provided clear cut definitions also. We will see this. Then this portfolio compositions was not so clear. So from this circular that also get cleared. And another one confusion was benchmarking of funds. For example, if a fund is in large cap, definitely that should be benchmarked with Nifty 50. But in actual portfolio, you see maybe mid cap, a small cap, more funds, maybe some penny funds. Then it is not alternate to benchmark with large cap. So composition should be such that it can be compared with same category benchmark. So there was lack of that also. So all avoid to avoid all this confusion, all this, SEBI brought circular in October 2017 and clearly defined things. Under large cap, any company falling by capitalization from position 1 to 100, that will fall under large cap. For mid cap, 101 to 250, and beyond 250, all are in small caps. That time, with the market valuations, it was expected that any company coming more than 20,000 crore market capitalization that will be in large cap. For mid cap, between 5,000 to 20,000 crore, and a small cap less than 5,000 crore. But to avoid this valuation, because company getting valuations more and more, so they have clearly given ranking. From that ranking, whatever coming 1 to 100, that will come in large cap, and 101 to 250 in mid cap. Let us see the present situation is 101th company is around 30,000 crore and 250th is around 950 9,500 crore. So you can see the this. And now again, company may have started to play because this is more than 20,000 crore. So it will be large cap. But in actual, by position ranking, this is in mid cap. That is why they have clearly defined from 1 to 100 in large cap and 100 to 1 to 250 in mid cap. Not have this amount or capitalization by value. If it is more than 20,000 crore, then it will go in large cap. So you would have understood why by ranking with this capitalization ranking, they have categorized under different category of large cap, mid cap, and a small cap. Another thing in by circular is that there should be only one scheme in any one category, should not be more than one, and whatever falls under more this in the same category, that should be either merged or closed. So all mutual fund company AMC was forced to merge or close their more than one schemes, and that was ultimately achieved. Yes, there was some exception for one category, one fund, that is thematic, index fund, and fund of fund. Now, another thing is, if you will see MF universe or mutual fund universe, it is a large one, and we can see first one is equity, second is more of debt, all type of debt funds. Then third is hybrid, fourth is solution oriented, and fifth is all type of other schemes. So majorly there are five major category of all mutual fund schemes. And below that there is subcategories. So let us see, and so that it is clear for you. Here under equity there are 10, 11 subcategories. First one, of course, this large cap I have already defined and given you. Mid cap, a small cap, large and mid cap, both can be there. Then there is multi-cap fund. One thing more I would like to explain here. If any fund is large cap, then predominantly more than 80% of shares should be from large cap, should not be less than 80% in large cap category. For mid cap, more than 65% predominantly from mid cap shares only. For a small cap, again, it should be more than 80% from a small caps. For large and mid cap, there should be minimum 35% from large or mid cap. That means 35 from, if 35% from large, then it will be 65% from mid cap or vice versa, or maybe both 50-50%, but minimum threshold fixed 35 large and 35 medium. More than that, any from any cap or any cap shares will be there. Multi cap by name, it will be from any category. And there is threshold, the minimum 25% should be from each. That means minimum 25% from large cap, minimum 25% from mid cap, and minimum 25% from small cap. If more than that, any category, no problem, but minimum threshold is fixed. Then there is a focused fund. Some company have in place of 50 to 60 shares, around 25 to 35% share. So they are more concentrated, more focused in particular segment. So those funds are known as focused fund for a special focused purposes that has been created. Then there is dividend yield fund. Some investors, retail investors, especially senior citizens, they need regular income. So such people invest in such fund which gives dividend, regular dividend to investors. Again, another category is value or contra. So such schemes have their investment in always in value fund wherever they will find value undervalued share there only they will invest or just opposite contra side they will have investment. Of course under sector so many schemes are under sectoral funds like banking, maybe infra, healthcare. So different sectors also sectoral funds are there under equity scheme. Then equity linked saving schemes for saving purposes for tax saving purposes 80 under 80C. Only thing here there is 3-year exit cap. If you invested in ELSS, you cannot exit before 3 years. So this is there. And this is specifically created for the tax saving purposes, tax avoidance purposes. Then last one is flexi cap. In flexi cap, there is no limitations from any category as per market condition, whatever fund manager thinks right, they can have from a small cap, mid cap, a small cap, any cap share they can have, and they have flexibility. By name itself, it is flexi cap. They have full freedom. Again, now we can see this debt fund, different type of 16 debt fund. When we will discuss debt fund in detail, that time we will see definitions of this. And again, you can see this hybrid fund where both this equity and debt are mixed to give some protection, capital protection, and some benefit of equity. So those types are hybrid fund. Then fourth type is solution oriented. You can see by name itself, self-explanatory, children funds and retirement funds. And of course, there are index fund, ETF, fund of fund, all those comings under others. So these are five major categories, and below are these subcategories of mutual fund. These these funds were defined and categorized as per SEBI Circular 2017. Now, we should understand there are some generic pitfalls to avoid while investing in mutual fund. First thing is not a short-term solution. If you are investing in mutual fund, it should be more than 3 years, at least 1 year, but better to have long horizon. If you have less than 3 years horizon, then you should go with debt fund. But if you have more than 3 years, then only you should go with equity investment, in my view. Why one should not have short term? Because market has so much volatility, and when market is in upper segment, when market is overvalued, if you have invested and after your investment, maybe after 6 months or 1 year, you need money, and then you are redeeming your scheme, then you will be loss. There is chances of loss. That is why it is not for short term. If you have equity investment in mutual fund, definitely it should be for longer period. Longer the better. If you have horizon more than 10 years, then it is wonderful. It will give you definitely more than 15% of return, chances of getting that much. And we must have this time frame in our mind, and accordingly we should invest. If we are not having that much time, definitely we should go with debt fund, and we will discuss this in detail there. And another pitfall is do not keep switching. If you are keep switching, then your continuous will be a loss. You will see one scheme now started performing. By the time we will switch, maybe their turn come, maybe after 6 months, they are not performing well. Then again you will switch to high performing. So like this, you will be not able to get clear cut benefit of your SIP or SIP. Whenever market fluctuates, it will fluctuate, let it fluctuate. You should have due diligence before investing, and once started investing, keep there. Another loss is exit loads. Whenever you are exiting from 1% loss, because 1% exit load will be charged from your scheme. So these are the small pitfalls we should avoid. Tomorrow we will little deep dive also in equity fund. So we have seen this large cap. So let us see some of the from money control. So you will get. We have taken one large cap fund, Axis Blue Chip Direct Fund. I have already one video on direct and regular fund. If you will see, then you will understand why we should go with direct fund, not regular one. So I'm not giving details here. I will give description in description, and you can watch that video. Here you can see fund performance, how this is. This is S&P BSE 100, and this Axis blue chip, this blue one. So not going. This return provided for 10 year, 1 week to 10 year, how this has performed, SIP performance then given, tax statement. Now major thing is portfolio, what we are discussing. You can see all this top 10 portfolio. If you want a detailed portfolio, we can click here and can go and see. Okay, we can see complete holding in this all the share, and you can see from here all these are from large cap. This ICICI Bank, HDFC, Bajaj Finance, Infosys, Avenue Supermarket, Tata Consultancy, TCS, Reliance, Kotak Mahindra, Larsen & Toubro, Mahindra and Mahindra. housing development, Bharti Airtel, Hindustan Unilever, Ultratech Cement. So from here you can see the majority are from large cap only. They are mandated to have 80% from large cap. This is visible from this list, complete list you have, or from any company for any scheme you can have like the same thing. If you want to compare with their peers, you can also can have this thing over here. So this is the top 10. Then there is alternative funds in same category. You will find here, and you can deep dive. That's for this alternate also, like this SDFC Top 100 or SBI Blue Chip Fund. You can see how to compare among peers and find best one. We will see definitely in coming videos when we will deep dive and selection process. That time we will see how to do. Same way we can see for mid cap and small cap. For example, let us see 20 small cap, direct growth again, and then this is return, shift, no, portfolio. Here you will see ITC, of course, this large cap, but another you can see this Jindal Stainless Steel, IRB Infrastructure, Punjab National Bank, RBL, Bikamaji Food Internet, Hindustan Copper Limited, HFCL, Archeon Chemical, India Cement. So you will see this majority are from a small cap. If you want to go this detail, you can go also detail and complete holding. We can see here this one, and we will see all these small companies. More are the small companies here, Usha Martin, all this, and you can check their valuations. And from there, you will get these are all small, majority are a small company. Yes, some are also because 80% they are mandated mm, for this small camp, so they will have, of course, for balancing and for give stability, they will have some share from mid cap and large cap also. So these are the things we should understand how these categories have been done and what are their mandate and how they play in their category. Tomorrow we will see some more deep dive in equity. Then we will go for debt fund. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.